but I don't know. It's a big, real big person. That's all I can say.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program. I know of multiple colleagues of mine who got physically injured.
That Jesus revealed yourself. Can you say it, yes?
Timmy, won't you do this to me? Please, Timmy. I'm afraid.
It's alive. It's moving. It's alive. Oh, it's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. In the name of God.
Yo,
What up, yo?
welcome to
Because of the Crypt podcast.
Where the Dead Tell Better Stories.
And nightmares come to life.
Welcome to episode 9.
We're here, guys. We're glad to be back. And boy, do we have another spooky tale for you. Real quick, this is your first time tuning in, guys. We have all the other episodes on this channel. Check them out. They're really good stories. We got a lot of good feedback just from people all over the world. So check them out. Drop the likes on those videos. Comment if you think they're scary. And if you get a chance, check us out. Check us out on TikTok, Instagram, or even on X. We're trying to get out there, guys. So the support already is out there. We appreciate that.
Yep.
Spread out the love. Share the videos. We appreciate it. But
Keep it up.
we are excited. What do we got in store today, cuz?
Yeah, for today, again, just keep on sending emails, right? Keep on sending emails. So we got another story today, cuz I don't know what it is, so I haven't heard it. So
Does it have anything to do with this spooky background?
yeah, maybe.
This gives me
The
the
story,
creeps.
the name of it was called Intruders. So when they send it in, it was Intruders. So,
I love me good Intruder tales.
So I'm guessing it was. I put like a house setting. So we're in
Okay,
a house setting. So I
okay.
thought that would be pretty good today.
Creepy house.
Yeah, right. Yep. So I see something back there.
What?
I know, right? But yeah, so let's get into it, cuz I'm excited, and we're gonna. And again, thank you again,
I'm
sender.
super-
Keep on sending it in. You know, guys, keep on sending it.
Send them in, guys. We love sharing these stories.
Yep. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get into it.
I have a story to tell. I lived out in the country with my husband. I had 3 kids. It was getting nighttime. This is what happened to me one night. It was getting nighttime. My husband left to go to work. He took one of my kids with him to stay at his other grandma's, and I stayed with the other 2 smaller ones. Then it was getting dark, and I put my kids to sleep, and they fell asleep, and then it was time for me to go to sleep. But then all of a sudden, I heard somebody knocking at the back door. They kept knocking and knocking and knocking. You know, and I was afraid. I wasn't going to say anything, so I just sat there on a chair looking toward the door, see what was going to happen. But then they started moving the doorknob, like trying to get in. This lasted for about 45 minutes to an hour. And I had my husband's gun with me, but I said, oh, well, it's either me or him if that door opens. But no, they just kept knocking and knocking and trying to open the door. And then finally, it stopped after 45 minutes. It stopped. So then I said, well, I'm not even going to go look out there. I'm just going to bed. And I had a dog, a medium-sized dog, and he was always outside. But it kind of puzzled me because he never barked. So I said, oh, well, maybe he went and hid under the house. I don't know. So then nighttime came, I fell asleep, then morning came and my husband arrived, and I told him the story of what had happened. So he was always never afraid. So he said, well, let me go look. And then he said, where's the dog? I said, well, he was outside. I never heard him. So he said, let me go look. So he went to go look, and he went like behind the house a little bit now, and he had killed my dog, whoever it was. So, I mean, you know, it's really scary, but this was true. Somebody was there knocking at my door, trying to get in. Who it was, I'll never know.
Cuz.
Oh, my gosh, cuz what a story.
Heck yeah.
Where to freaking start?
Gosh.
All right. I don't know. I don't know where to start. This story, first of all, caller, thank you for sharing this story with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is another one for the books, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's dig into this one a little bit.
Yeah.
Husband's working nights. Home alone with the kids. Someone starts knocking at your back door. Your back door.
At your front.
Come on. That's already strike one.
Heck yeah.
What the hell you doing in the backyard?
All right.
Goes on for 45 minutes to an hour.
Had her kids by herself. Gosh.
Give you props, caller.
Heck yeah, strong.
Pulling the pistol out or the gun out.
Oh, I know.
Hey.
I like that part. Yeah.
Him or you, huh?
Yeah.
That's how we get down in Texas.
Heck yeah.
So that's a genuine story there. I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt that like I didn't know where it was gonna go, right?
Yeah.
But you were ready to take it there.
Yeah.
And then it stops. After the banging, after the knocking, after the door jiggling.
But for an hour, 45 minutes?
Dude, relentless.
That's crazy.
It's either really persistent intruder or possible ghost.
Right? Or some kind of creature.
Some kind of weird creature, right?
Right?
That
Could be.
didn't know they could just kick the door down, maybe.
Because that dog was dead in the morning, so it had to be something.
The dog, that one got me, dude.
Right,
I don't know
I know.
why. That one, I was like, oh, this person meant business. Like,
Right.
if they would have got in,
Oh,
they wanted blood.
yeah.
Who kills the
Right.
dog like that? To me,
Gosh.
just not to make noise. So they got a dog.
Especially with
They-
hands, bare hands, because they didn't hear no gun or
Yeah,
nothing. She would have heard
They
something.
wouldn't have nothing because they probably would have used that to break the door.
Right? Dude.
So it just gets spookier and spookier as it goes on, right? And to end with the dead dog,
Man.
not knowing who it was, I'm taking that this happened a while ago. No ring camera or nothing there, because goodness.
Imagine? Gosh.
I don't even want to imagine looking
Right.
at that ring camera footage.
Dude.
And
your
not see
dog,
nothing?
Dog pass. Man,
We
I
don't even
tell
see
you.
nothing. We see the dog float.
I know floated. Oh, shoot.
Dude.
No one at the door. You just hear you see the knob moving. What do? You can't do nothing, huh? Gosh. Even if you shoot, you can't shoot that.
Nope. And if it was to go in there and kill the dog, that's a dangerous one.
Heck yeah.
That means it could rip you up.
Yeah, and it could have probably just torn you and could have went in the house anytime they wanted, but it just, or it was a ghost or spirit saying, if she would have been like, come on in, see what happens. That's what it came on in. It was waiting to be allowed in, maybe. I don't know.
Vampire?
Yeah,
I
is it
knew
a
it.
vampire?
I was thinking,
Yeah,
I was like,
vampire.
Just let me in.
Right.
Imagine it was a voice.
Oh, that would have been more creepy.
Hey,
Yeah.
let me in.
She would have probably shot. Right.
Man, Colin, that was a story. Again, thank you so much for sharing
Thank
that
you, thank
story.
you. Yeah.
That, gosh, dude, it gives me the chills.
Yeah.
That's a mix, even for someone that's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. We've had stories similar to where it was just a person, right?
Yeah.
It ended up being a person scaring somebody or a person causing some harm in the story.
Yeah.
People are scary, dude. People are scary, especially people come knocking at your back door in the middle of the night,
Especially your back door.
killing your dog.
Yeah. That's
Gosh,
the thing. If it would have
dude.
no dog killing, it would have been okay. But man,
Right, yeah,
your
it
dog.
still would've been
yeah.
spooky.
Yeah, it would have. But
Now you
dude,
know the intent.
dude,
Intent to harm.
that's crazy.
The intent's
Yeah.
there to
Let me in
cause
so I
damage.
can. Dang. Good thing he didn't break down the door or try to, because felt bad for him, because that shotgun would have been. Or whatever it was.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you made it through that scary experience, caller.
Yes.
Gosh, you made it this far to share this story, and we're gonna share it with the world.
Yes, we are.
Let's do a little research on this. What do you say?
Let's move forward. Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, I'm kind of scared.
I
What
know,
are we
man.
gonna find?
Right.
dude?
Oh man.
Guys, if again this is your first time tuning into this episode, we tend to find some very similar stories on the web.
Mhm.
What do you want? Paper, rock, scissors for the first one? You want me to take it?
Let me take it. You
All
know,
right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
God, I don't even know what.
Let's see. What was it? Was it like in the woods or?
She said country.
Country.
So I picture cornfields, pitch black,
The country.
no neighbors. You know, that's what I picture.
Alrighty.
You know, like you ever see that cartoon Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
like
the old
that.
man and everything. Yeah.
all by himself out there.
I agree. Yeah. Okay. So in the country. Or something. back door. In the country, something. Trying to open my back door. Alright.
Here we go.
Let's do real quick, sorry.
Oh, AI. Completely understandable to feel scared if you hear someone trying to open your back door, especially in a rural setting where houses can be more isolated. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, I was just telling you.
What's it do?
We know what to
Color.
do.
Enhance your security.
Right. And again, like you said, if it was something back in the day, they didn't have.
Oh yeah, right.
Everyone was basically.
AI put that into.
Maybe a phone. I guess they had phones. Yeah. It would have been hard though, because it takes a while back in the day.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think if they had a phone, they would have used it.
Stranger kept trying to open my door.
Oh.
Creepy encounters.
All right, hopefully AI can read this one.
I know, right? There's something right here. Let's see.
Edit. Additional info, as it is somewhat important. First of all, I'm, biologically, a female, 5 inches tall, 24 yo at the time but getting mistaken for a teenager all the time, baby face plus tiny frame. Second of all, I live in Europe so no guns for me. Enjoy. So the encounter took place few years ago. I was living in a super huge apartment block and quite shitty one. One late afternoon I was just chilling with my, then, GF, when I suddenly heard faint, scratching noises outside of the door. Definitely weird, but I dismissed it, thinking it's probably some neighbor kiddos scratching walls with a key or some other stupid stuff kids sometimes do. A moment passed and the noise didn't disappear, quite the opposite, it got louder. At this point I started realizing what is that sound. It was a sound of a metal object scratching on my door's lock. I immediately got startled and went to look via the peephole. The long corridor was half dark, and right there in front of my door, there was a man. I couldn't see his face too clearly but I was 100% sure I don't know him. He was tinkering with the lock in some way, but with the peephole's limited field of view, I couldn't see what exactly he's doing. I made sure all my locks are, well, locked and backed off as it fell silent. Just as I was about to return to the living room, the door handle slowly moved down, pressed from the other side, and just as slowly returned to its initial position. I got damn freaked. I hurried to the kitchen, grabbed the biggest knife I had and squatted next to the door. It was locked but if he managed to pick it, well, there I was, frightened and armed. For a moment, it fell silent again. Then, the lever slowly went down and up again. More scratching. And the lever moved again. Then, silence, again. And then, I heard a whisper. Let me in. My heart skipped a bit. Or a dozen of them, probably. Let me in. Let me in. If he was screaming, it would be as frightening. But he wasn't. He was whispering to my door, repeatedly. Let me in. I think I unfroze for a second because I grabbed my phone and called the security. The apartment block had the security, but they were stationed in a small booth outside of the block itself, which was huge, and I lived on the 8th floor so it was a really long way to get there from their place. Especially given that they were lazy bastards who usually just watched TV and smoked so much there was a heavy fog inside of the booth. Still, I gave them a panicked call, quickly explaining the situation. Sure enough the guard laughed it off, saying the stranger is probably just some drunk neighbor. He told me that THW other guard is on the patrol and that he'll call him and tell him to come to my door. I have no idea why I didn't call the police but I was probably just too frightened to think straight. The block was in the middle of nowhere so the nearest police station was quite far away anyways. My GF just kept observing, probably some kind of a stress reaction too. Seconds felt like hours. After some time, it fell silent, this time for good. 15 minutes later or so the freaking security guy finally knocked on my door, long after the guy was gone. Good job, man, seriously. Took your sweet time, thank you very much. He said they will close the gate and check the camera footage but he didn't look too tense so I don't know if they actually did that. To this day, I have no idea what happened. Maybe it was some drunk neighbor who left the elevator one floor too early or too late and thought his wife locked him out. Maybe he was some fucking psycho or a junkie trying to purposefully access my door. I will never know. I guess I prefer it this way. FYI, I didn't see him ever again. The block itself, so big that it was actually a neighborhood on its own, imagine Sweet Home, but triple that size, started getting worse and worse, and finally we moved out. But not before having few more experiences like that. Let me know if you want to hear more stories from my personal Sweet Home real life scenario.
Dang.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah, so.
That was really similar. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. I think, what, modern, huh?
Definitely
Maybe?
more modern.
Right.
Give me more like, yeah, college. It was an apartment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, Europe security ain't got no sense of urgency. I'll tell you
Right.
that much.
That was messed up.
But the whispering, I think, did it for me.
I know. Let me in.
Not even screaming like she said.
Right.
She was like,
Yeah. And that was the difference
Oh,
between the one in the
gosh,
country
dude.
story.
Yes.
Yeah. It would have been probably.
and this was in a shorter time period too. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
shorter time period probably was like a minute or two,
Yeah.
maybe 5 tops, right?
Yeah.
Compared to almost an hour.
Yeah.
But
So.
still, dude, someone trying to get into your place that you don't know and is jiggling the door with intent of entry is scary.
Yeah.
No matter what kind of day it is, or what country you're in.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really spooky.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Perhaps to grab the knife.
For sure, right? It was in Europe, so I don't think they have weapons, or they
Yeah.
can. So that's why he probably brought that up.
Yeah, well, email us. I'll send you one.
Right. All right.
Dude, that is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That
good.
is
That was
a
good.
wild. Oof.
That was good.
Like I said, dude, it's just something about someone trying to intrude in your space,
Right.
and they're not welcome, and it's just persistence on
Right.
open the door.
Gosh.
I guess it would be a lot more scary if they're like banging and like open the freaking
Oh
door.
yeah, for sure.
Bah, bah, bah.
Yeah, this one's like,
Yeah, super calm. Like
let me in.
it's almost like they have confidence, like they're eventually gonna be in.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Gosh. Yeah, that was good. That was a
That
good
was
story.
That was pretty spooky.
Yeah.
Gosh, drop down in the comments, guys. Let's compare this one. What do you think? This one was more scary in Europe, or the one in the country?
All right.
I'm still voting on the country one there.
Yeah.
That one got me.
I agree. And probably middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that has
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
frightening, dude. And I really do think there was no phone involved because, all right, if it is, shame on you, caller. But if it wasn't, imagine having that.
Right.
No communication
None.
besides whenever your husband comes back from work or your partner comes back from work.
Right.
You know, it's like, that's it. They're never going to know.
Yeah.
Gosh. Imagine even looking at that, guys.
Right.
You don't know no communication. You come home and your family is murdered.
Gosh.
Oh, golly.
Good thing she didn't open that door, because she would have been probably like.
Yeah, dude, that we wouldn't have even had a story.
Right. I know. Yeah. Dang.
All right. What do you say?
Yeah.
One more?
Yeah. Go ahead. Your turn. I'll let you type it in.
We'll type it in. Guys. Let's do. See. I'm gonna go with a little bit more.
Okay. Goes. Oh. Too much. Exit that over there. There we go. Ghost. In the country? Or in Texas?
That's wild.
Ghost in the country home. Experience or no my especially seemingly as a lady country home. Hold on, let me see.
You gonna read it out loud?
No, I was gonna.
Oh my gosh.
Experiencing paranormal activity, especially in a seemingly isolated country home, can be a particularly unsettling experience. The feeling that a spirit is trying to enter your house can be unsettling, whether it's through knocking, manipulating objects, or a general sense of unease.
And it's basically telling you, look, not all spirits are malicious. So it's basically just,
Yeah. Oh, is that a fact? AI?
Right.
Okay. Prove it.
All right. Heck yeah. All right. Let's see. My home.
I caught a spirit attempting. That's weird.
I hope just a ghost. Not some deep. Oh.
I hope it is just a ghost, not some thief breaking in.
We're gonna have to check this out, guys.
Alright.
Some pre how do you know if someone breaks in but there's no sign of forced entry? The doors and windows were locked. Gosh. I'm having a hard time reading that because.
Yeah.
Let's take a look, guys.
Sounds like you sometimes forget to lock your door. Try a routine to locking your door to help you know when you haven't. Continue reading. How hard would it be for...
Nah, that was more like.
How do? What are some ways...
We got it.
Right.
We got it. Let's peep out that Reddit one. Let me see what that's about.
Alright, let's see. Oh yeah. Alright. I feel like I caught spirit attempting to enter my home.
Alright, let's take a look at this one.
I was folding laundry yesterday and listening to a small YouTube video, nothing I would really concentrate too much on, and when I looked over to my left eye I caught the doorknob jiggling slowly. Back and forth like someone attempting to enter from the outside. I shrugged it off and went back to my routine, and the next time I definitely saw it with both of my eyes that the door was jiggling and in an attempt to open the door was made. When I leaned in, it felt like a gust of pressure pushed back and whatever was there left the area. I opened the door and went to outside to look with a box cutter I had nearby, and there wasn't anyone around. If we had any human intruders nearby, our Labrador definitely would have barked his head off since he's super sensitive to hearing when someone is around. We recently had a weird guy get arrested on our street, and when that stuff happens my deceased dad used to warn us that their negative spirits may come lurking into new homes. I'll be spraying our doors with salt water and demand that they leave, but is there anything I can do besides the usual recommendations of lighting candles, placing new crystals, spreading salt around the house perimeter, etc.? Hope everyone is doing well and that you're safe. Peace.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't open that door that fast.
No.
Definitely
I know, right?
not.
Box cutter though. Hey, you want to play?
Box cutter, yeah. She had the Labrador nearby.
Right. Yeah. Well, our story today had the dog outside. But,
Yeah.
right.
Luckily, you're still alive.
Right.
Holy crap! I will say this, guys.
Yeah.
Drop me some comments down there. What do y'all think about these lighting candles, placing crystals, and spreading salt around the house perimeter? I've never done this. I have seen it done.
Yeah.
I know people that believe in this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Will that prevent? Was that a show of protection, or do we need to put some more ring cameras up? Which route do you go?
Yeah,
Me personally, more ring cameras.
Yeah, cameras. Yeah.
Nothing like just getting that motion detector, get a little footage of nothing.
All right.
Like, oh, okay.
Or a little orb.
Oh, yeah.
All right. The good thing and the scary thing, because you're
Yeah.
gonna see it, the camera don't lie.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Gosh, that still would be spooky, dude.
All right.
So I got to nitpick a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Saw the handle jiggle, and was just like, I'm not gonna. Nah, that didn't happen.
All right.
Turn the other way. You could get got like that.
For sure.
And then it really starts like, really trying to open. She's like, oh, now I need to go and check it out.
Yeah.
And then an attempt to open the door was made.
Yeah.
So that's, she kind of like I said, leans into it,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel like a pressure off it.
Yeah, she did say that. Like,
gosh, that is crazy. That actually kind of reminds me of one of our episodes where the double bathroom kind of deal, with the lock kind of.
Yeah.
Guys, if you haven't checked that episode out, it's a pretty spooky one.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
But this right here.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's kind of the same vibe with door moving, on our story today. The back door we're moving. What if she would have opened the door and the same thing would have happened? It was nothing.
Nothing but a dead dog.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right?
That makes you want to go crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do. An hour of just banging, opening the door, and then you go out there, and it's nothing. There's nothing there.
No.
Dog's dead though.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's still, I can't get that out of my head. The dog, man, that's messed up.
That is cold blooded, dude.
Yeah.
That is cold blooded.
Gosh.
So I'm gonna choose. Just go with some kind of evil demonic spirit.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You going with that?
I think so. I think if it was something physical that could kill a medium-sized dog,
Yeah.
and then not have enough grit to break in a house, break in a window, it doesn't add up to me.
Right.
Now, as a demonic spirit to cause terror and fright,
Yeah.
checks
I agree.
every
Yeah,
freaking
that's
box
true.
and is a successful demonic entity.
Yeah.
That's my vote.
For the story today, huh?
That's for our story today, guys.
Yeah.
That's my
Okay.
opinion on what was behind that door.
You want to hear mines?
Yes, yes,
Let's hear mine.
because
I think it was more of like a supernatural kind of creature or something,
ooh,
where it didn't know anything about, the house or anything. So, if you see the doorknob, they can at least try to open whatever it is, right? That's common sense. But it was just a creature trying to open in. Saw the dog, quietly snuck up on him, killed him real quick. That's why I probably didn't hear anything that from the dog barking or anything. Didn't have time, and then slowly walked up to the door. If it was like
oh my gosh,
again, like you said, the ghost part, or a spirit or something evil,
Yeah.
I agree with that too because it killed the dog, right? But I do I believe the creature part because it could be anything, like maybe what's it called, a skinwalker, or any of that,
absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I my mind didn't go there, but it's kind of there now. It
Yeah.
is, and I can see that being a possible, yeah,
Yeah.
visual behind that door.
And she'll, like she said, our storyteller today, she'll never know.
She would never know. That is crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder if she still lives in that place. Cause
Right.
goodness,
I
God
know.
be with you, lady,
Right.
because
Hey, if you do, just message us back. We'll go record in there or
absolutely,
make an episode.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, you guys, it's gonna be like our final episode.
Right.
We came to this house and made a episode, whatever.
Right. Dang.
It's our last episode.
I'm sorry.
It's like Grave Encounters.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that movie,
Good
Grave
movie.
Encounters, recommend it. It's
Good
really
movie.
good.
Hey, remember they went in there acting like it was fake and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it became
It
real.
became real. Their
Yeah.
buds, dude.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Yeah. I'm all down for it, but I'm gonna have to send that final hoorah.
Yeah.
Y'all come look for us, guys. We'll get that
Right.
last footage out there.
For sure. Yeah. But
Well,
I think that's.
I think we're gonna wrap it here, guys.
Yep.
In the comments, let's hear it.
Yep.
Is cousin with the demonic entity correct, or is cousin with cryptid creature out there more realistic? Right? Drop in the comments. Let us know what you think.
Yes, please.
We already know y'all gonna agree with me more.
Yeah, we'll see.
But guys, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Stay tuned,
Thank
guys.
you, thank you.
Episode 10 is among us.
Yep. Like
we
and subscribe.
are coming.
Yep.
Keep the likes, keep the subscriptions going,
Yes,
guys. We
yes,
appreciate
yes.
it. And
Please.
send those stories. We got our deal down here, our email address. Send
Yep.
the stories, type
Send it.
them up, however you can get them to us.
Mhm.
Don't matter. If you want to do a live
matter.
deal, we're ready for it. We'll do a live
Anytime,
deal.
anytime.
We'll have a little Discord chat with you or whatever you
For
want to
sure.
do.
Yep.
And we'll make an episode.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen, guys.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to wrap it up. Episode 9 is done. And we
So
will
9.
see y'all back at episode 10.
10.
We're signing out. We'll
Sign
see you.
up.